back for another live. This time I'm going to be cutting and assembling a custom request cake topper. And I'm taking y'all along the ride with me. Let me back it up so y'all can see the desk as I work. There's a lot of stuff on this desk. So I'm going to be cutting. I also have on my Christmas pajama pants. That's neither here nor there. The sun, we're getting good weather. Woo! Yeah, that's better. So what I'm doing is I have the Explore 4 cutting. It's going to be plain cardstock and metallic cardstock. And then the Maker 4, I'm doing my print and cut. Hold on, that's straight? Okay, that looks better. And then the other one is going to do the print and cut for now. Whew. So this, I'm gonna open up a new large mat. Just because the other one has some stuff on it. I might need to take out a new, but this is a green mat. I don't want to use a green mat, but for the glitter, I think I'm gonna use a green mat. I'm using white glitter, so that's the only glitter. This is a boy cake topper, so I didn't want to use too much glitter. I'm mainly using regular cardstock and metallic cardstock. Good afternoon. All right, let me just see what the next color is. And so yesterday was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was saying I wanted to do the half-half Bad Bunny face, half-half Bluey. It didn't work out. The shape of Bluey's head didn't mesh well. Ooh. I also don't know what size the cake is going to be. It's going to be a little bit of a large one. So the shaker area is going to be like this size. So we're going to get all the pieces cut. What I did do is the little Bad Bunny logo. I put together the bad part stays the Bad Bunny font. And then instead of bunny, it says Bad Bluey. And it has the Bluey font on the bottom together. Wait, is it showing everybody your time? Come on, YouTube, look at you. So we're going to put together, it's going to be a dome shaker with the background is Bluey peeking through the side on the inside of the shaker. So this is going to be the background. This is going to be Bluey peeking through. Bad Bunny's head is going to be on the other side on top of the number 2. And these tiny pieces that I cut, I should have made more Bluey, but it's okay. The Bluey and the Bad Bunny little logo pieces, those are all little pieces to be in the shaker as well. So let's put that to cut. And then I have to see what color cardstock is next. Now, once you design the cardstock, the cake topper, you want to make sure you have those layers, the color you're going to cut. Because once you send to the mat, I was confused. Because I didn't do that this time around. So hopefully I put all of the correct colors that I wanted. So as I cut them, I'm going to put them here. I don't know. Can you guys see me good? I think you can. If not, later on, I'll lean in on the table a little better so you can see. So I'm just going to put our print and cut layer. How's everybody's day going? Very hot today. Tavon is cooking, so it's even hotter, and I don't have on the AC. Can you turn off that overhead so I don't hear that like noise? So I'm just gonna have this. The print and cut is going to be on this one. I should have put it on the other one because I have to pass. I didn't send it to Matt. Same thing with everything else, but go light on that like adobo one. We need to stop really using that. But do we have any of the jerk?
Yeah.
Even though I shouldn't be eating anything with that either. Excuse me. Okay, the next one is the white glitter cardstock. Let me just grab it. I also have to finish editing my YouTube upload for tomorrow. Today's Thursday, right? Oh my God, I so forgot. Hold on, let me. Oh shit. Hold on. Shit. I don't think this text is gonna go through. All right, I'm gonna pause the live a quick second. A quick second just to do something. Y'all stay there. Hold on. I'm back. Woo. I'm back. Woo. I'm gonna tell y'all what I forgot. Oh my God, I'm so mad at myself. So I needed to get this done, so that's why I said I'm just gonna come live and get it done. Therapy is at 6 p.m. So I just canceled. I'll see him next week. And he said this has to be done today. And then I'm going to send it over in an Uber. And then after that is to edit. The rest of the night I'll be editing. I can't believe I forgot. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? You can hear me? You can hear me? No? It's fine now? Anybody? There is 18 of you guys. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Don't have me here talking to you guys and I'm not even explaining things properly. Not even not explaining. You're not hearing me explain the things properly. So I'm going to be everybody okay? Talk to me. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. Unless you like. Y'all can hear me? Where's everybody else? Only Brianne and Alex? Everybody else is shy? All right, so what we're going to be using is metallic, a little bit of glitter. You can hear me? Okay. We're going to use regular 65-pound cardstock, acetate sheets, adhesive foam squares. We're going to be using the foam strips and an acrylic stick to put it on there. I like to use, this is one I ripped off a cake topper the other day show, but it's just an example. Clear acrylic cake topper sticks for my cake toppers. So she's still scanning. So this is for a bluey slash Bad Bunny party. So it's a custom request for his two favorite things. See how sticky that? So when you're using glitter cardstock, if you have like intricate cuts, you want to use this green mat because you want that to hold that cardstock. For everything else, use your blue. Use your blue mat. All right. I'm dying. Y'all gonna see me fanning all the time. It's hot. Summer is here. Hello. You need to focus with ADHD. I have trouble focusing. I drift off, I daydream, I go into other things, I do a million things. But when I remember, I come back to it. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I'm definitely not perfect. I don't have it all together, and I'm a fucking mess. I just don't give up. That's it. Just don't give up. Just keep going back to what it is you want to do. Just make sure you don't give up, and you'll be perfectly fine. And also, too, if you really think there's an issue, because I've gotten to the point where I realize there's a lot going on here, seek some professional help, because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's more than I wouldn't say admit, but I've been running from. All right, so we're gonna use some we're using some holographic metallic. So specifically, this is going to be on some of the pieces for the arch. And I'm using this for the shades area of the glasses. I think that's gonna be so cute. My mats are a mess. I hate cleaning mats. Next week I will be heading my ass to Hobby Lobby. I will be buying some more. Oh, I found a little tray. The girls needed that the other day. I'll use this to scrape it off. Just a reminder, like the live. Oh, it helped a little. Mine is helping some too, I'm not gonna lie. I know that it takes a while, but it has been helping. I have a session at 6 o'clock and I totally forgot, so I had to cancel because I already started the live and I need to finish this cake topper. So I do once a week. And I have a membership where we go live here on YouTube that I help them with staying consistent and things like that. And we speak a lot about that because the therapist now is recommending a psychiatrist. So I have to find somebody I want to talk to and, possibly see if some meds could help me out a little bit. All right, so we're getting our layers cut. I hear some zigzaggy cuts back here. I'm not gonna lie, I waited very last minute, as usual, and I didn't get to really search around for good files. So the bluey files that I originally had, the SVGs, I hated them. I wanted to do a layered SVG cut for bluey. I didn't like it. It was real jagged. It wasn't good at all. So I did print and cut. The Bad Bunny ones I did like, but I didn't want to layer it with paper because I'm doing print and cut for bluey. So I'm gonna do print and cut for Bad Bunny too. So those are cutting. We also need a hot glue gun. So it is warming up. This is the glue pen actually. Obsession. I don't even use my Ryobi glue guns anymore. I only use the glue pen for everything. So I think I'm gonna get another one. We're going to use blue because we're using bluey adhesive foam squares. These are on my website, thecraftprintshop.com. That's where you can find the metallic also, if you're interested in good metallic cardstock. And the glitter as well. So the only glitter we're using is for the little bunny guy. Also too, I have no clue how this is gonna look. I just randomly did this today. I started last night and it didn't go well, so I said, you know what, go to bed and you'll figure it out. And then today I put it together. So as I put it together, we'll see if I even like it. I don't even know. A lot of the times you design a project, cake top or whatever it is, and put it together, you end up not even liking it. But like I said, I'm very last minute. This has to be done tonight and sent to my sister for her to drop it off in the tomorrow for the person she ordered it for. So let me get the next set of color. I meant to say something else, but I don't know what the heck it was. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome in. Don't forget to like the live, guys. Look at me. See, I'm remembering. Y'all know I don't be remembering these things. In here, I could barely walk. It's a mess. The next color is going to be black metallic. So you're going to be careful when taking them off. These are heavily used mats, so they look like shit. So this is the top layer for the dome piece that I'm going to use for the shaker. These are the little, that's going to be in the shade. So what I did, Bad Bunny had like heart-shaped glasses on. So these are for his glasses. And what I did, the other one, I put shades on Bluey. So he could be, you know, I guess bad, like Bad Bunny. I don't know if I'm going to layer this, but I did cut 3 layers just in case I decided to. I don't think I am, but we'll see. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Black metallic is next. We need to get this off the mat. I think I'm gonna buy a scraper. I need to write a list of all the things I need to buy when I go next week. I said I started. I need to write it, so. Matter of fact, Alex, don't you have extra scraper tools too? I think I need to FaceTime you before we meet up next week. All right, it looks like our print cut is heading to the end. I'm making a cake topper. I don't know what, I don't want green. This is for a boy, so I don't want to put too much. You done already? Yeah. Damn. I don't want to put too much, you know.
Take one chicken.
Shiny shit in there. So I need to find. This might be the 2 blues I use right here. Right? I think these 2 kind of look like bluey. 2 tones of blue? No, maybe. We shall see. So this is the metallic. I'm going to put this piece on here. And I think I'm going to use the foam strip because I don't think I want it flat. I want it layered, like elevated. That's the word I'm looking for. The little, these are the glasses for Bluey. And then I have 2 little ones, just in case. I add like just in case pieces because I don't know what direction, if I'm gonna like it, if I want to change something. The next color we're going to do, the light blue, the dark blue, and then the acetate. Also, too, I think I should switch the setting. So we're almost done. I'll print and cut is still going because it was quite a few. And then I put print and cut on a poster board setting. So I think it's doing 2 cuts over each one. So we can layer these while we cut the rest. Y'all can see? Should I? That's better, right? That is better. Even though my head look a little large and in charge. And the minute I finish cutting all the pieces, print and cut and regular cut, I'm going to get a chair and bringing everything down. So I'm going to use a strip, lay it on the back of this, and just cut the sides as I go. Actually, these are very maneuverable. So we're just going to bring it right around and back up instead of cutting. You see? Peel off that protective tape. And when you're putting this down, you hover above it to make sure that it is centered properly. I want ice cream. So that's how it's gonna look. And it has that space in between so it's not flat. I think I like this new camera. I mean, this is the new phone, but I feel like the camera's a little sharper than before. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure this is the correct piece. In this instance, like, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Found an old one. Use your tools. But it is. So I would just hold it with this. I'm gonna use the same strip that I was just using and cut a little piece. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna put this 3D. I'm not. Because I just remembered this is going on Bluey and Bluey is going inside the shaker, so I don't want him too thick. So this is gonna be flat. I'll use the Beacon 3-in-1. Stay in the center, not too much on the edge, because when you press it down on the piece you're putting it down, you don't want any glue oozing out of it, out the sides. I don't know, I feel like this is not, yeah, this was this side. One chicken per person. I think that's how much tape I made. And I think Tyler ate. So this is what the glass is gonna look like. This one is gonna go on Bluey. And the hearts are just going to be on top of the Bad Bunny image. They're still cutting. There are a lot of images there. And as these colors come out, let me get the acetate sheet ready. I don't know. You know what? Bluey doesn't have a lot of colors in there. It's lots of blues, white, black, and that's it. So I'm feeling like I'm not seeing enough color. But as it gets together, I think it'll be better. Also, too, I am going to emboss the top layer of the number 2. And I think this is this light blue one. I wish I had paw prints. Paw prints would have been perfect. If I had a paw print folder, that would have been perfect. I'm on 20%. I'm charging my backup charger to bring it over here because it's cordless. All right, so this layer, what design? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. When I was designing it, I just said I want to emboss. And I don't know what the hell that's going to look like. So everything will kind of be figured out while I'm here. But this is the layer I'm going to emboss, the number 2. I don't know if I want to emboss the actual bluey letters. I did cut multiple of the layer also, just in case either I mess up or I decide I want to layer it, but it's so little, so kind like small. I don't think I'm layering it. Now we're going to do this blue. Cut. All right. Now I gotta see what folders I have that actually look good. So let's see. We have some stars. I mean, that doesn't match. These are stars. This is like a honeycomb, an arrow, cupcakes, God knows, foliage, butterflies. Don't know. These look like kind of spidery. Flowers, hearts, anchors. Nothing that goes with bluey. Wood. Clouds. So none of this say, nothing here say bluey. Or dog. I don't know. Maybe I do this one. I might, you know what I should have done? I should have cut that number 2 multiple times so that I could see how it looks. So I'm gonna send some more of these to cut after we're done at cutting everything. Cause I don't know, clouds? All right. What is this? These are just cutting. All right, so the cloud one, this I found at Michael's. It's 2. So we got clouds and we have 1 for cupcake. Clouds, so everybody say clouds. All right, we do clouds. It's a 2-pack. And you have, I'll do this one, no fluffy, cloudy. And then it's like larger clouds. Let's make sure it could fit. Because these are small embossing folders. Okay, hold on. This is the side that pushes up, right? Yeah. So that's the bottom. Yeah, it could fit. Perfect, actually. Perfect fit. All right, let's see how we like it. All right. Our print and cut is done. So these are our pieces. Oh my God. Now this is a cut. Them little hands look like they were some trouble there. So I'm not gonna take them off of the mat until I'm ready to use them, but these are all of the pieces that we're going to be layering up here. So we have another blue. Random. I have no idea what this cake top is going to look like. I'm just crossing my fingers that it looks good. All right, the last layer that needs to be done here is the clear acetate for the shaker part. Also, I don't think I have like just blue shaker pieces. I don't really collect a lot of shaker pieces. All right, I'll try both. I'm gonna send the other one to this machine. Child, I got too much shit. I nearly knocked my head off with this phone stand. Hold on, I'm coming back around. Let me send some extra number 2s to print, to cut, I mean. Cricket, why are you asking me for a survey? Child, leave me alone. All right, I'm gonna cut 4 of them just in case we don't like any. 8.5 by 11. Perfect. Boy, I'm hot. All right, I don't want to leave y'all hanging over here. So let's cut this. And we're gonna start to assemble. Is that the only color? This little bluey sign. So, ooh, this is gonna be, so I think I do want to put the foam squares. I like that idea, Brienne. Thank you. Thank you. So we have our acetate sheet. So let's get started with the assembly process. So I'm looking at it flat and I don't really like it. It's just that in order to, you see the size, right? In order to get it, we're gonna have to like maneuver, slice up these pieces to get it on there. So let's try it. I'm gonna start first with the bee. It seems like it's slim enough to just fit, so it won't be too much of a headache. These are some non-stick scissors I found on Amazon. Today's Thursday, right? Thursday. How's everybody Thursday going? It's Thursday, right? I know I'm not going crazy. Yeah, because we did a midweek check-in yesterday for Wednesday. Week is almost done, which also means the month is almost done. I think we're supposed to get a lot of rain Saturday, so the event that I'm supposed to go to might be canceled. It's actually an outdoor event. So you see a little bit of it. Press them, let's just work together. If you don't like the way it comes out, you bling it. This is for a boy. I can't just bling the name. I can't. This is for a little boy. And I tried not to do things like that because if the person didn't request bling, that means you didn't factor it into the price. And you don't need to be adding extras. Oh, let me see this. Can you see it? You see it a little bit. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me just put it on this end. Do y'all prefer to try to angle the camera just on the table? I could move the camera so that it does that as well. What percent am I on? 16. When I get down to like 10% on my phone, I'll bring over the wireless charger because it's charging, because that's dead too. My backup is dead. Well, I forgot the U. Yeah, I like it. Instead of flat, I do prefer a little raised. It's all in the details. All right, let's get the U. I don't want to bend the letters too much. You know what I hate about lives? Like, you got to keep stopping to read the comments. And sometimes it'd be looking weird. You're just staring at the damn screen. All right, I'm just cutting them to fit in the letters. Good. Now these are, you can find these on Amazon. These are samples that I ordered because I wanted, ooh, this is exact, I think this is exactly the right size. So I just gotta, I wanted to add this to the website. So these are just samples I'm working with here. God willing, I'll be able to add it to the website. Ooh, look at that. Literally perfect. You can't see it back there. I love it. So if you're new to paper crafting, if you use any of the like adhesive foam squares, you want to make sure you cannot see it from the front. It's like a magic trick. You don't want to see how you get it done. You just want to see it done. You don't want to spoil it. So the layers, you just want to see the layers. It shouldn't be, the foam should not be poking out from the front. Now, if you're looking from the sides, obviously you're going to see it. But front way, a little bluey. I can see a little bit right there. But if it's forward, you don't, right? Bluey. So the next one is bad. Should we, I think we could leave bad flat and bluey raised. Give it a little dimension. All right, so we're gonna use the 3-in-1 because this is metallic cardstock. You don't want to use hot glue. The hot glue is so hot, it's going to show those heat marks in the front. So when you're using metallic cardstock and that metallic has to be shown as the top layer, do not use hot glue. If you want to use double-sided tape, the foam squares, definitely. All right, let me show you. So that's how it looks. Bad bluey. Then we're going to get our little bluey. I should have put bluey on the bottom. I think I'm gonna raise that up. So this is the plan. I have 3 blueys. I'm going to raise back up this Y, and I'll show y'all when I bring it back up here, to glue 1 bluey flat on the bottom, and then we're gonna have layered bluey on the top. So if you're seeing, you will see the layered bluey. If you're seeing in the back, you'll see the layered flat bluey. Right, so now I laid the flat one and he's behind the letter Y. The next one, I'm going to put the foam square between these 2 layers. Get a new piece. Oh, here go a piece. I'll use this. Right, so I'm gonna put 2 strips. You could put 1 down the center, but I don't like it to be too wobbly where like the sides will get pressed down. Just my opinion. So we're going to just lay them directly layered on top of each other. And then we're gonna glue him on the top of the Y, like that. So you have those back there and then these 2 sitting on top. Now in this case, so that it's not like hanging on the side, I'm gonna put on the side closer to the end this strip, and I might have to layer them 2 on top of each other. Let's see. I'm not gonna peel it off so I know if I need another one, just to make sure that it's the same even height. This is good enough. This is not bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna peel this off, and then I'm gonna put a little hot glue on the other side. That's gonna stick to the other bluey. The top layer of glue on here is burnt. Hold on, let me just squeeze that out. All right. So this is how it looks. Y'all like it so far? So this is just going to be, this is going to go onto another layer, the metallic silver. With the silver in the back. And then this is going to be directly on the front of the shaker piece. We're not done. So we're going to add the foam onto this layer, put it on the back layer. Then we're gonna put that bad boy to the side and start working on the shaker part of the cake topper. I'm just gonna string this along like some Christmas lights all along this topper here. So sometimes when you see these cake toppers and people be like, it's just paper, why do I have to pay so much? Because of all the work. Now, all of this here, on top of you spent the time designing and all that stuff. So when we're done, shaker, layers, metallic, silver, you better not charge less than $35 to $45. I've spent years of just throwing out random prices, child, and be like, you know what? I did a little bit too much work for that. All right, so I just lined it up wherever I can there. Want to be stubborn, child. It's sticking. But then again, I have nails, so it could be that too. It would have been easy if I didn't. And as I'm working, like, I know y'all see it, I peel and throw right on the desk or the floor. In the moment, I don't have time to make sure every piece goes into a garbage can. I do have a mini garbage can sometimes I'll be using. But I need to just get the project done. Afterwards, then the cleanup could come. And this is paper, so if I don't get it tonight, I'll get it tomorrow. I'll come do some crafting and throw some more paper on top of it and clean it up tomorrow. All right, we got all off. Again, when you're laying them on top of each other, hover over to make sure it's centered. And say a little prayer to make sure you get it in the center. We're looking good. All right, Bluey. There we go. And that's our layer for the top, but the bottom of the shaker. All right, let's get this shaker done, chef. All right, so this is gonna be the background for the shaker. We're gonna move this over for 1 second. Wait, let's grab Bluey, because this is the Bluey that's going to be inside of the shaker. Now, when you do shaker pieces, you can just have your little pieces in there, some rhinestones, a little bit of whatever. I like to have like a focal point inside of some of my shakers. So we have this layer, we have the blue layer, the other blue layer, and then this is so tiny, I'm gonna glue this one flat. I also didn't want to put much black because my sister says she doesn't even know what colors they're using in the party, right? So I'm winging it with colors. So if you're doing a 2-year-old's party, bluey, I don't see you using a lot of black, so I didn't want to incorporate. I didn't want to incorporate black, so I just kept it to blues and silver. So this one, I'm just going to line, and you want to be careful with this glue because it's so damn sticky and tacky, and it takes a little bit to dry. You don't want it getting on the front of your cardstock because it will streak on that metallic. We're going to hover a little. Oh God, you want to shake all over. Press it down. Look at you shifting. Center now. You know what I didn't do that I should have told y'all to do? I think we might be good. Before you glue it, just make sure you have it, you know, the correct piece. Because even though this look like it's fine, sometimes you flip it over and the other side was the correct side. But, so this is what we have. This layer is going to go on top of this one, but we're going to line it up so that it stands out a little bit. So we're going to get our strips. And thank God you don't have to do cutting. So you're just literally just going along the line. Y'all can see that, right? And just bending the curve and pressing it down and coming around. Yeah, I think I need to find out the price to get these. It's just that the minimums be so damn high with these products. We'll see what it is. I'm going to line all the way around. Also, too, I have to do an email because I'm gonna do a Father's Day sale on everything on the website. So I already have the email written up. I have the graphics for the email and for Instagram. I'm gonna do a Father's Day sale. Oh, you know what else I did, guys? Okay, so let me show you this. You see this little piece right here left? No. So you want to fill that piece with a piece of foam, but it's so tiny. I'm gonna cut. Where's the scissors at? I feel like that tiny piece would be hard for me to get it in, just for me. So I'm gonna take a whole new strip, and you're sticking these right up on each other. You don't want no space. Think of it as like water leaking. You don't want your shaker pieces leaking. Poke that in there. All right. So I made sure every piece is closed up. You don't want anything falling out. What am I? I'm jumping ahead of myself. This is not even the layer. This is not even the layer for the shaker. This is the layer for the arch. Yeah, you know what? Better to be safe than sorry, right? But on your piece for the shaker, you want to make sure it's right on each other. Think of it as water. You're about to fill this up with water. You don't want to leave any space for anything to leak out. That wasn't a piece, y'all, but you know. This is going on this. How much percent? We have 10%. Let me go get the charger. Any questions so far? Anyone never did a shaker before? Oh, I love this. I love that. All right, so we have 3 layers on top of each other. We're gonna repeat that process again. And then this is gonna go on the silk upside down. This is gonna go on the silver layer. lay it in the center. All right. All right, so we have our arch. So this is our arch. Now, when I usually do shakers, I love to do different colors. These are very close in colors, two kind of blue, two kind of the silver metallic. So it's probably a little difficult to really see the difference. But like I said, I didn't want to put too much colors in bluey. So now we're gonna get our acetate layer. With the acetate sheets, there are protective pieces on it. You're gonna rip off one side. We're gonna leave that other one. And then we're gonna glue this part down onto here. So you're gonna add the glue on here. You don't wanna put, like squeeze lots of glue, because when you press the acetate sheet, it's gonna ooze out. You don't want it oozing out on your clear acetate, because you want this to look like a freshly washed window. Clear as day. Now, oh shit, which side I peeled off? You see, that's what you gotta pay attention to. Okay, I'm just gonna peel a little of the other side so I know which side I'm gluing. So we're gonna add, when you're using acetate sheets, this is the glue you wanna use. Beacon 3-in-1 for acetate. With acetate, you use it for your shaker. If you wanna use a box, you need a window in something. You're making like a card and it has a little clear area. So anywhere you need a little clear window, that's where the acetate goes. So we're going to lay it on top and allow that to dry a little. Now, I'm not taking the other protective sheet off because I want to press this against the acetate, but I don't want my fingerprints getting on it. So I'm just using that. Also, if you have anything that have a little weight to it that could evenly, put it on top of there like that. I'm gonna put all of these are my plates for the embossing. Put that pressure on it so it can stick together, right? Now that I think about it, this is a little thin, a little skinny. I might have to do two together. I do have a bigger piece of, but these are huge, so I might have to cut these in half. Let me see, hold on. I think I have one that's a little smaller than this one though. I just don't know where it is. If you know me, then you know I never know where shit is. I don't use Barely Arts that much. So this is like thick. We could cut this in half or cut it down a little because I don't, or even though this is thin, you can still use it, but I like to have it close to the size. I would do two together. So I think we'll do the two together. In the meantime, in between time, let's put this over here to dry. So we have our window done and our top layer done, right? Let's move on to the other pieces again. We're going to emboss our number 2s. But why y'all ain't tell me we ain't cut the extra 2s? Hold on. Let's put these on, because remember we said we cutting some extras so we could emboss the other designs just in case we don't like that cloud. Is it blinking? Okay. And let me go get one of the, I'm not gonna get the electric embossing, I'm gonna use the Cricut Cuttlebug. Get that quick fast. I don't know where the white one is though. We'll use the older one. I feel like I say that every day. I don't know where this is. I don't know where that is. We'll use the older goldish one. I don't usually bring her out because she'll match shit. Like when I first started crafting, this was the colors of the Cricuts and all that stuff, and they all match together with a little gold and shit. Now it's gonna go with nothing. So I usually use the other one. Now, embossing is basically creating a raised design. That's it. So with Cricut, you pull these two down. See that? So when you bring this down, a little suction happens to keep it on the table, so that when you're turning it, you don't necessarily have to hold it still to turn. it's stuck. And that's a great thing, right? And then you have to, I'm using the weights on the other piece, but you're gonna basically sandwich together your folders into your cardstock to create your design. So you wanna also make sure, so the design part is pushed up and then part is the envelope piece for it to push into. You wanna make sure the raised part, just feel it and see which sides are actually raised. The raised part is the bottom. So we have our regular cardstock. You put it in your folder. And then we're gonna get ready to emboss. I believe these are the two pieces I need. This piece, a clear piece, my folder, another clear piece. You create your little sandwich, put it here. Now this one, they have an electric one, not by Cricut. Cricut actually discontinued their embossing machines. The Big Shot Switch Plus, when you feed it in, you push it, you press go, and it automatically runs it through. That shit is like, I think it's $200 or $300. I feel like it should be cheaper because for that price, all it's doing is electrically pushing it through. So why does it cost like the price of cutting machine, like actual Cricuts? But anyway, not only can you emboss on these, you can die cut. So if you buy folders, and I do have some, after we're done, we have a little bit of time, I'll show you how you do it. So they have cutting folders that you'll sandwich the paper between, and when it goes through, it cuts out. You can pop out the design. So you can emboss and die cut, right? So we're going to just run it through. Oh, this is so sweet. And this is the raised design for the other cloud. Good evening. I thought I did too, Joe. All right, so we have the other number 2. We're going to do the wider cloud design, and I'm gonna do one more, maybe the greenery one, just so we can see. So this was like the fluffier cloud. Before I go on, let me go get that charger because we are on 7%. Hold on. We don't want to die in the middle of the work now. Please tell me you actually charged. Girl. Oh, yeah. All right, we got 51%. So I have the Anchor charger, and so they have another one I think I want to get. But this one, they're really heavy, but it has the ports in there. This was dead, so I have to charge that. So we're going to wrong charger, wrong cord. They have another one, and it actually has the cords to pop out and then charge your stuff. I might want that one. But these shits ain't cheap. They're like $100. So when I'm going out places, I will pack this in my bag with all of my equipment. So I'm just going to, I'm gonna be right in y'all face real quick. I need to charge this. Oh shit, hold on. Y'all could tell I wasn't prepared. I mean, 90% of the time I'm not prepared, but you know, that's neither here nor there. You can see me looking sweaty. Sometime crafting ain't pretty. How we looking? Charging. We here to make shit. All right, let's bring the table. Y'all seeing, right? Okay, we good. Now let's get the fluffier cloud. Run it through. It was wrong side. Remember I said feel it. That's where you put it down. I put it on the wrong one. So instead of a raised design, I got an indented design, so debossed. See, the raised design is on the backwards part, but that's how it would look, and I don't think I'm too fond of that. It looks more like random scribbles. So I don't like that one. So it's going to be that one. And let's try sort of greenery, just random. But this also tells me, feel girlfriend. There we go. It'll be this side. Right? They both feel a little raised, child. Nope, it's this side. Yep, this side. This tells me I need to plan ahead, and when I have a theme, consider what I want to do. Like, because if I want to emboss it, then I need to look for themed embossing folder. Because I believe there are paw prints out there. And that would have been cool. But I don't emboss that much, but I do want to start doing it more often. So we're gonna, so I'm gonna look into more folders. Ooh, but it's, I like it, but is it giving bluey? Like, would it look good for bluey? Look at this. I really like this. So which one should we do? Leaves, clouds. I'm gonna put them together and y'all tell me which one y'all think would be better for bluey. I like both, but what would be better for bluey? Right, that's what I was thinking. It looks real good, just not for the theme. Hello, hello, hello. Guys, what are y'all thinking? What are we thinking? Oh, hold on. I turned y'all a little too much. Is that straight? Nope, that's a little slanted. Clouds. Okay, we got 2 for clouds. Anybody else? Or y'all don't want to help me out? You're just watching, just here to watch and enjoy? Another clouds. Anyone else? What you thinking? Clouds. So we, clouds again? Clouds? Any more clouds? All right, so we'll do, not you, Brienne. We'll do clouds. I was trying to get everybody else. Well, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to interact. All right, so we're gonna just now layer these. So it goes, we're going on top of the blue, then on top of the silver. And that's gonna go on the side. This big one that I have probably fit on this shit. Let me see. This is another sample I bought, and when it got here, I said, oh no, these are too large. Because what the heck? This is like if you're only doing large projects. If you have large projects, this will be perfect. But this isn't something that if I added it to the site, I would need like a lot of. And when you order these, like most of the time, the minimums are at least 1,000. I wanted to order another product. I wanted to do my own glue pen. The minimum orders for glue pens, and mind you, I got all the samples and everything. 10,000. 10,000 minimum order. I said, okay. We'll try again later on in life. We shall try again later. Yeah. All right, let's center it. The good thing about certain products like the cardstock, even though they have minimum order numbers, you can mix it up. So it wasn't like you had to do 10,000 or whatever per color. You could switch up as much colors as you want and then hit the minimum. Same thing with the adhesive foam squares. It was a high minimum, but you can split it up in choices. So that was easy. The glue pen, child. Keep it. All right. I worked on these big pieces. And then the back layer is going to be the metallic silver on this one. So that's what this is gonna look like. So let's get back into business for our shaker. So what I'm going to do here, first and foremost, peel that other side. Thanks, Brian. All right, so we take off the other side. Now look at how clear that is. Do you see that? Like a freshly cleaned window. So when you're making your shaker arch pieces, you want to use my acetate sheets. Also too, you don't have to do shakers. Let's say you design the cake topper and you just have the clear window. I also like to see this too. So this would be like on the bottom and you have the clear window. The number 2, we're having it like, so this is the original plan. I'm gonna see how it works out. Like this. So the number 2 on the side, the little bad bluey here. Bad bunny is going to be, I think I said this side. We'll see. As I go on, we'll just see. But look at that, baby. So if I wanted to leave this just like this, it will be cute too. We're not though. We are not. So what we shall do, I think I'm gonna use this big one for real and just cut it down the middle. So you're going to, the reason I do my arch and then put the acetate, I'm gonna line, see right here shows me where my tape is going to be. So I just line my tape against this and then we start stacking. Now, it depends on what you're putting in your shaker pieces, how deep you want it to be. So you're gonna pile it up, like we're gonna do 1 layer fully around and then 2 layers, and you see if that's deep enough for you. What you can do, just pour your pieces in, see how deep it is. And make sure you do not, these are kind of thick to turn. We're gonna see how that works. You don't leave any open space because we don't want pieces. The last thing you need is your customer placing the cake topper on top of the cake and all your beads come flying out in the people them cake. That's it for you. Because guess what? We're in a time of heavy social media presence. They probably put your ass on TikTok. And then next thing you know, oh, do not buy from her. She's trying to kill your kids getting this shit in your child cake. So you got to be very mindful. So I'm just going to stick these double pieces here right up on it, like to the point where they are squishing each other. I might as well just double this and kept it. Let's see, is there any open? No, okay. These are non-stick, but they stick in a little. I mean, you know what? They still stick as you cut, but it doesn't like stay on the scissors. I prefer it to like not even stick. Ooh, no. I had a little gap there, so I'm gonna put this one closer. There we go. And then press this in here. All right, so let's say we want to use, I'm gonna use, I'll just have a little bling here just to give you an example. Take it and drop it in here because that's where you're gonna have it. And you're just making sure that your pieces are lower than your foam. So it has, your window so that it has space to shake up, right? But this is my plan. So what we're gonna do, so Bluey is going to be peekabooing into my topper. That's the plan. Like, I'm gonna have him right here so that he's just, hey, how you doing? Like that. So what I'm gonna do is 2 layers, and this is gonna be pretty deep, now that I think about it, because I'm gonna do 3 layers, but you know, that's just what I choose. Also, let me give you a little tip. Just to make sure you're not leaving a lot of space, right? When you're laying the next layer, you see this is where it separates, where you put a new piece. You put a new piece here. Do not lay it exactly here. Lay a piece across. So the openings on each layer is not the same place. Ooh, this is really deep. I might not even. Well, who's you? What's happening to you? Oh, there we go. Sideways. I might just keep this because these 2 seem to be deep enough. It's real deep. I don't think I have anything that's going to be like thicker than that. So this might just be the last layer. The only layer I do. Remember, push them up under each other. It's tedious work, so this is why I say make sure you're charging accordingly. I'll just keep using these pieces. Now, I just remembered that I put my food in the microwave. Hello. I put it in my Instagram stories. So we gotta cut that piece off. All right, so we have just a little square here, and I'm gonna fit this little piece in there. And this is where you're making sure there's no open space. So this is how thick I made the layer, 2 sets. And then here, we're not closing it up yet because that's gonna be last. You're gonna add in all of your pieces that you want in here, and then your back. You can do your back as a print and cut image. You can do your back as another clear. I usually do sometimes 2 layers of clear. In this case, it's going to be, the background is gonna be bluey. But I need my little peekaboo Bluey on there. Now, where did I put him? I showed it to y'all and now I don't see him. I have a habit. Have I not? Stay there. Say habits. Oh shit. What I did with Bluey? Shall I put him over here? No. I took Bluey out and I lost him. Did anybody see where I put Bluey? All right, gotta be somewhere here. Did it fall down? I don't see him anywhere. Am I just blind? Is it here? Because I know usually sometimes I say I don't see it and it's right fucking here. Y'all see where I put Bluey? Oh, he's right here. See, I told you. So I'm gonna peel off one side. Oh, no. First, we're going to put the glasses on. So remember I said I wanted to put the same glasses as Bad Bunny? We're gonna do that. So this is metallic, but it has 2 layers of metallic, and I'm gonna put a light layer of the glue, and we're going to, there we go. So now he has the little shades like Bad Bunny. I knew it was gonna be right near me. I wanted Bluey on this side. I just knew it. It's like, it happens every damn time. All right, so we're just peeling. You don't want to peel everything until you're ready. But I want Bluey to be right here. Wait, let me see. Yeah, a little high. We're gonna stick him on there. So that, look. So now he's poking out of the little window. I like it. All right. Coming together. Remember I told you I didn't know how it was gonna be. We just know we needed a mashup of the two. So now inside here, it's time to lay in our shaker pieces. Then we're gonna peel this off and put our backing. So now where did I put the glue pen? I cut these little tiny pieces. You see some Bluey, some like Bad Bunny-ish themed. So of course I'm gonna give myself work, but I love these little details. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get all of our pieces together. So I made a duplicate and I mirrored them, right? And the reason I do that, the little heart people, they look about the same. They look asymmetrical, so I think I could do it. So when I make the pieces for the shaker, for the theme, I don't want to see the back of the white shaker. You know what I'm saying? So I mirror it, flip it, so I could glue them together so that no matter what side you see of the shaker piece is going to be the character. Let me get the pen, hold on. Make sure. This is one of the dried up ones. I love to forget, hold on, to cover these things down, and then when it's time to use them, I don't be having none. Yeah. Am I scared the mat will snap? It usually never does. So we're going to just use the tweezer, put the little, see how tiny they are? Let me get a little focus. There we go. That sun is right in my face. Hold it with the tweezer, put the glue, and then lay it on the other one. These aren't asymmetrical, but it's okay because it's just black and white, so it don't look bad. So now both sides, y'all can see it, are going to be the design. So no matter how much you shake that up in there, it's gonna be right. So we just drop it. So we're gonna repeat that a few times for the bunny. What time is it? 7. I want to move quick because I want to take pictures of this. My sister is horrible with taking pictures. And this is why I say try to plan properly, because then when you're rushing and you're done, especially if you're done at night, pictures where? And then I'm gonna go, I have some, like, I think sprinkle kind of colors to just drop in there as well. For the mat, oh, okay. So now you look for the bluey. To the same ones with the opposite side tail, so you know it's the mirrored image to it. And there we go. We're making our own little confetti. So both sides is bluey. Hold on. I think my camera's dead too. Everything is dead. I need to get my life. This has 7%. I have to get it together. And then these little, I don't know what this is called, but this little heart guy is for Bad Bunny. I don't know if it's like a Bad Bunny logo of some sort. Tavon! I need my other phone. Oh no, don't worry about it. This is the right one. I wanted to focus on this one. Too close. Sorry guys, hold on, let me just get a quick. There we go. I don't know why it don't want to focus on Bluey, but it's focusing on everything else. All right, now we can get back to work. That's just for a little reel that I could do showing if you don't have your, own shaker pieces or confetti, make your own. These are actually asymmetrical, this little guy, but his little hands. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss any comments. Anybody have questions? This is just, the tedious parts of assembly. I'm not gonna lie, after a while it's like, ugh, I'm only gonna do a little bit. Lord, this takes some time, but. Oh, and then I'm gonna show y'all what else you can do. So, with shaker toppers, once it goes into the cake, all of your little pieces drop. So what you can do is glue some of them onto the background so that even when, I forgot I already stuffed this, even when you put the pieces in and then you put it to stand up and they fall, you'll have some randomly kind of standing up. But I like to do it, these are real tiny. If I did, like, for instance, I have this one that's a little bit bigger, right? Let's say I drop this inside the shaker, which I don't mind this big size in here. Now I'm mad I don't have a bigger Bluey. Right? We could just use a piece of like the adhesive foam square to stick it on there so that when it stands up, everything doesn't drop to the ground. Let's see where this is. Oh, you know what? I think I am, so I don't like this flat. I'm gonna put another layer on top of this so there's a space between Bluey and the background. I think it'll look better, just my opinion. So it does end up being a little bit more work, but I think I would prefer it that way. So we're gonna get some more Bluey. I did have another buoy, but I think he might be too big. So these guys, but I didn't mirror this, so it wouldn't be, maybe I could, no, I think it'll be too much. I don't want it to be too, like you look at the cake top and it's like, that's too much. Or no, she should have did something a little bit more. But that's also us being critical in our designs as well. Because every time I feel that way and then the person gets the cake topper, they are ecstatic. And I just be like, I should have done a little bit more, or I should have added another color. I think we have enough of the Bad Bunny. And we're going to do some, oh, this is a double-sided one. We're gonna do some bluey. Get some more bluey in there. And then I'm going to sprinkle, I don't want just these pieces. I want some like glitter pieces. Good evening. Like some sort of shaker, actual shaker pieces. I'm just putting together my own little confetti to put inside the shaker cake topper. You know what, while I do have some light as well, just get some photos. Of all the other pieces quick fast before, how do I do it? Before I lose my light. This also makes a good cake gem. I mean, I don't think anybody else is gonna put these themes together, but if you needed that just for a cake gem to sell also, that'll be good. Just to have those pieces. All right. Get the rest of bluey. How long does it take to, I don't have a set time. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't. Each time is something different. Depends on if I change the design, depends on the amount of layers. But right now we are on an hour and a half so far of cutting and assembly. I actually never time any of my toppers. And then it depends on what I'm doing. So like I'm live, so I'll be looking at comments or answering questions. If I'm like alone, I'll have music or my true crime shows playing. So I'm just straight up doing the cake topper. So it'll be something different each time. But for shaker toppers, designing, cutting, minimum 2 hours. All right, so we have a few Bluey and Bad Bunny pieces in there. Let me get some shaker stuff. Let's see what I have. Let me see. Tavon? Yeah. Where you at? That's hearts. I don't think I could use this. I don't want shiny. I do have a little bit of silver. Wait, I think I dropped it in this drawer. I sure did. Okay. I don't like this. This looks dark. Forget this. I do have these little silver pieces, but I don't like it. These are hearts that I don't think I'll use, but I do have like sprinkles. We'll put some of those. Yeah, That's all I got, Joe. Oh, hold on. They got on the sticky part. Now I'm gonna keep it light. I don't want too much because they're crazy. They're all over the place. So I'm gonna go back in, put another layer. Oh, I didn't peel these off, Joe. I'm about to lay this on top. Because I want a space between Bluey and the back wall. So there's 2 layers between the clear acetate and Bluey, but I still want a layer between the back. So we're gonna lay that. I forgot to cut a back layer for between the cake topper stick. I'll just do that on my own when I get off the live. I'm trying to work with the sun so that the full cake topper, I could actually get a picture in the good natural lighting. So I'm gonna try to rush myself a little bit here. I'm just gonna peel this off now and lay the back layer. It is a race against the sun and I will most likely lose. All right, this is the back layer. You want to line it up. Hold on, I got some little frosty pieces on there. Press. You want to press. You want to press it down. All right, so there goes our shaker with Bluey and our pieces. Now, depending on how you like it, you can put as many pieces in here as you want. I don't like a lot of pieces. There we go. So that's our shaker. All right. Now, our number 2 is gonna go here, I believe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna lay things where I think I want them to go. We don't want the 2 blocking Bluey. And then bad Bluey goes right here. I would think I want the bunny. I don't know if I want to put him up top here, like on a slant. We also have this little heart guy. I have 2 sizes here. I think I'm gonna do this size because he could be right up top here. And then for Bad Bunny, I think I'm gonna put his head right on top of the number 2. So this is, I'm gonna use the foam squares for this part. before the light. Right. Are those bottom machines pink? So the new machines, the Cricut 4, they're like, it's like a dusty rose in the pink family color. Yeah. Your bird was talking to the birds outside the window. The glitter is stuck in the window. Do not use glitter in shakers. I learned the hard way. No glitter. Just use pieces like, I don't know what they're called, but shaker pieces. No glitter, no glitter. So we're going to put our adhesive foam squares. Actually, no, these are a little thinner. I'm gonna use our big one. And I'll probably do 2 layers. Let me see. I still have to layer this because I want it a little thicker here. Okay. That might be, do I want it this thick? Yeah. When I think about it, I want it to be even. Now here is where you want to make sure it's about the right, directly on top of each other. So I just doubled the head. And then the hearts I cut, I took out a piece. I took this layer out. I duplicated it. I didn't take it out. I duplicated that layer and made it a cut file. This got sticky. And then flattened the original layer so that I can lay these on top and have the glasses a little bit 3D, you know? Those are like the small details that really stand out in your projects. So we're gonna put a little bit of the little foam in his eyes. Gonna peel that off. And then we're going to lay them down right on top. And then the head, I'll use this big one, is going to be on the number 2. I've got to get my fucking life together. This is death. Sorry. To those who don't, anybody new here that didn't know that I don't have it all upstairs, I cuss a little. So this is where it comes in handy that it has 2 plugs in the portable. We'll have both of them charging while we get it together. So I'm gonna put this on the edge of the 2, a little slanted with the letter a little. These are very sticky. I haven't had foams that I have used that wasn't really sticky. But if you ever feel like you want to be 100% safe, add a dab of hot glue on your foam if you feel that way. Now with this, I'm not going to use foam squares. I'm going to hot glue this. So I want the 2 right here. I'm gonna put my hand here. Are we dead? Of course we're dead. Yeah. I'm gonna replace the battery. Be careful, I don't want to drip it on my damn acetate sheet. All right, so let me just make sure we have all of our layers. I'm gonna have this here, the two here. I think I'm gonna put this little guy, we're gonna layer him, so he's gonna be up top here. The bunny piece, maybe down here. And then Bad Bluey on the bottom. I like it, I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it, I don't love it. I feel like a lot of it is the same repetitive colors. I think I'm going to actually put black on here. So when I'm seeing these two together, correct me if I'm wrong, it's very matchy-matchy. Should I put the black metallic as the back layer of the number 2? What do y'all think? And maybe even on the back of Bluey too. I think the some black will make it stand out. And I don't have to remove the silver. I could just put a... What y'all think? Black, right? Yeah, it's too... It's too blue. Should I put it on the back of both? I think so. Yeah, let's do a black layer on both. Hold on, let me do that quick fast. Are we an item? Alright, I'm gonna go back into design space. Oh God, are you frozen? Not today, Cricket. Alright, we're good, we're good. We're good. Just going to bring it back. What are the layers? Alright, so let's do, we said behind the number 2 and behind the layer of the Bad Bluey logo. I'm here, just fixing something. If you just came in, you're not just staring at the machines for no reason. I just want to make sure I size this correctly. I think that's good enough. So do we do metallic or should we do glitter, black glitter? Cause that's a lot of metallic. You know what? I'm gonna do both. I feel as though we start my machine. I feel as though it's starting to look like a lot of metallic. So I think I'm gonna do black glitter instead of black metallic. I have slippers and I still ain't wearing them. Now I have plastic sticking all over my feet. So I think we're going, oh, it's already 2 hours. I think it's gonna take us about 2 hours. But we already hit 2 hours. The glitter, right? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Now the machine want to act a fool, saying, oh, here we go. About to say, why is it telling me it's not connecting? Cricket, don't play with me today. I ain't got time. There we go. And I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to see how I like it first. Those are the big mats. We'll just use this. Mind you, I still have, this is just one cake topper. I still have ordered. Oh, you know what I meant to tell y'all? Remember I was telling y'all to keep those listings up? I just got 2 orders for ornaments. Keep them listings up all year round. I got ornament listing orders in January and I think in February too. But it was just like 1. It wasn't a lot. But recently I just got 2 different orders for Christmas ornaments. I guess Christmas in July is coming up. But also I got a review on my Etsy shop where the person said, excuse me, the one about the spark plugs, that one, that her dad liked it so much he's going to hook it and have it hanging in the front of his car. So I guess people are also, you know, using it for other things. All right, so here we didn't layer these 2 together. Just use some random pieces I have here already. We'll need to cut more pieces. Can you fit? Right, perfect fit actually. I'm just gonna duplicate. All right, so our black layer is cut. Yeah, I like the black. Not too much, but it gives a little contrast between the number and the shaker. Now let's see if I want it on the bluey too. Oh yes. This is it. This is it. This is it. This I like. This I like. I'm trying to hold it where I could actually show it to you guys. Yes, yes. Because it gives you like a little difference between, yes. Yes. Look at that. I mean, that's not how it's going to be, but you see how the black made a difference? This is it. Now I'm happy. No, I am happy. So that's you. So happy that I'm not paying attention to that, what I just told y'all. I was going to just glue this to the cake topper. That's what I said. But I got so damn excited, I still put this on there. It's all right. We'll keep it. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I need to rest. I need to rest. I need to rest. This is for the glitter. What are you talking about? You know what it is? I need to eat. Hungry. I'm hungry. And I was really about to just stick it on there when I just said, when you're gluing onto glitter, right? The difference it made, right? And this is why I say, like, with me, cake toppers, I be all over the place. Because sometimes I start off one way and then I don't like it. I try something else. And today's the perfect example. When you're gluing onto glitter, you want to put a little bit of hot glue because the glitter is going to get onto your foam, and then it will come loose. Trying to feed. All right, there we go. I didn't want the glue just dripping out on everything. Oh, yes. Yes. How much percent? Hold on. I need to retake this photo and then make sure I put it back to charge. Now, sometimes, you know what I'm mad about? I wish I put the black layer over the dome piece, the shaker piece, but it's all right. I'll take all these pictures and videos, and they sit right in my phone. I need to get my life together. But what I do plan on doing with, I'll use this big one, with content, maybe next month. The rest of this month, I'm going to take a little breather. I'll take it a little breather, child. But I'm just going to start emptying out everything I have from the beginning of the year. I have so much content I never posted. I'm just going to empty the clip, child. All right. Yes, 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 yes. I honestly didn't know how the hell these two was going to come together. Because when my sister first told me the theme, I'm like, what? But it's his two favorite things. So they wanted to put it together. And that's the beauty of custom. So don't ever think, oh my God, this company is going to put us... No. Because where are you going to find this in the store? Oh, I forgot to chip a piece, but it's all right. You can see that a little bit. You know how that one go? Oh, yes. This definitely gives it that nice bad vibe. I love it. Yes. Where you finding this in the store? Nowhere. So, ain't nobody putting us out of business. Alrighty. So, I'm just going to put my finger here so I know where the glue goes on the bottom. Let this dry, and then right here I could see where the glue is gonna go. In between these spaces where we won't see any of the glue marks. All right. Step 1. We have Bluey poking out with a little bit of Bad Bunny in their little shades. Then we're going to put Bad Bluey down here. Now, here's the tricky part. So this part right here, when it sticks, it's gonna glue on the number 2, but it's kind of hanging on this side. So I might just layer the adhesive foam square. I think I have 1, 2, 3 pieces of foam 3 times so that it equals up to the same height where this is. And you could just test it before you peel off that last layer. So let's do that. Basically, you're building the foundation, you know? Because again, The last thing we want is our shit falling apart when it gets to the customer. So this is 3 right here. I'm gonna lay it. Nope, one more. It doesn't feel high enough. We're gonna do 4. I peeled the top off. I still peel the top off. So what I want is I want the bad bluey to be, I don't want it flush with the number 2. I want it to be a little bit low as much as I can, and that'll be going across this area. So I'm going to add glue, and because no one's seeing this, so even if it's I'm going to do a lot. I don't want it coming off because it's on the edge. No one's seeing it, so ain't no such thing as too sloppy, you know? We want sturdy. So we're gonna lay it across here. Wait, let me make sure I'm seeing it here first. So I do want, let that dry. I'm gonna put some on the top here. But also I want to get the glue where it's still drying. It's not seeping out. I don't want to see any glue. No. It almost went on my metallic, see? Me and you was going to fight. Because guess what? I would have made this whole cake topper over. All right, look how we looking so far. And now I'm gonna see if I want to add more. Do I think this is just enough? Oh, look, that actually looks cute. The little red guy at the top is stuck on the foam, so it looks like he's actually hanging from the top. You see that? I like it. I actually like that up there. Let me see if I can get anybody else stuck. There we go. Oh no, nobody else don't want to stay. Nobody else don't want to hang. Just him. So don't tell me I was taking these other pictures cloudy, Joe. Hold on, let me get my. I need to clean that properly. Now, also I wanted to add, this is why I don't add these items to my Etsy shop. Imagine 10 people order this cake topper. Oh Lord, I would complain. But you know what? I love to complain about not making enough money. So it's like, girl, make up your mind. You want to make some money or you want to complain, motherfucker? All right, so we have this here. I love it. I love it. Fucking love it. All right. So now, do we add our little peeps? I do like the arch, like just. So we have this little bunny right here. Do we put him on here? Here, here, maybe down here, so that we can see Bluey. And then the little heart guy, we could just put him like at the bottom of the 2. Or leave him out. Or we could put him at the B. No, he's covering the B. This one down here, right? Okay. So now this little guy right here, do we add him? Should he sit this one out? What do you think? No heart guy, right? All right. No heart guy. And then this we're just gonna put on the bottom. down here. Just kind of like poking out. Do we want him poking out? Do we want him standing up? I like the poking out, like a little on a slant. And just leave it like this, right? A little poking out, right? And we'll leave it at that. Don't do too much. Don't put around the arch and shit. Because then it's going to look crowded. Okay. All right, let's get him on. A little bit of a poke. All right, we're done. Let's get it on a stick. I love the shades, like the bluey inside with the shades. I love it. All right, bad bluey it is. I didn't know how it was gonna work, but it all came together. Let me get a stick. Oy, oy, oy. My feet hurt. This is, you know what? Y'all notice that my lazy ass ain't go I actually stood up the whole time. Remember I said I was gonna sit? I'm just gonna take off. So this is clear acrylic cake topper sticks. I ordered it from Etsy, and you can get the name of your business engraved on them. This is where, you see, I still didn't buy that scraper that Dawn's told us about. I wouldn't have been in this predicament right now. And mind you, I just put in another Amazon order for wood. I needed the lights for the cake topper. And what else did I get? Some gold vinyl for order. I could have ordered the damn scraper. One piece left. All right, so also I gotta put it kind of low because this bluey part is hanging down real low. So if I put it too much, they won't have it won't have enough space to stick in the cake. So I think right here. Right here. Now you want to put a bunch of glue. You want to look at it from the front. I think this is enough. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit more, just in case. Just to make sure it's straight. Whoa, just burned myself with the glue now. Right, so that they have enough, a little bit of space to get that in the cake topper, in the cake itself. Now, I am going to redo that. I'm going to space it out and put 2. This is too heavy for one cake topper. Let's redo that. Put it more over to one side. Make sure it's straight. And then I'm gonna get another one and put it in there so it could be more sturdy. Hold on. not hungry again.
Nah.
I have to say, y'all just ate. I want a snack, but this is why I'm fat. I'm gonna get, hold on, I'm gonna get these comments. Okay. We're having a good time. After I finish this, I'm going to do some cupcake toppers for Etsy. Another Etsy, well, this is not an Etsy order. This is a local order. My sister actually ordered it for someone else. All right, so we're gonna put this one on this side. Let's get the glue, lots and lots of glue. And then what you want to always do is cover up your back layer. So I didn't cut a back layer, and I think I'm gonna do a print and cut so that the back is bluey. And I might just print and cut a bluey to put on the back too. Why did the live just freeze? All right, there we go. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. You can? Okay, yeah. Yeah, these sticks are engraved with the craft print and script. I don't want to touch too much of the metallic. So you can see right here, you can order, she have the option for script and print. So it also promotes your business. And this is what the back looks like. You don't want to ship like that. So what I'm gonna do, and let me know, do y'all want me to do it on camera? Because I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me know if y'all want me to do it live. I will send a print and cut of the bluey print that I have on the inside. Put it on the back. And I think I'm going to print like just a little bluey to make it stand out a little bit more. So let me know if y'all want me to do it on the live, and I would. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's been a while since I really like designed a cake topper. Things like these I want to do like not all the time, sporadically. Cause this gave me a little don't quit. You love this shit. That's how I feel. Hold on, let me get. All right, let me just take some. Hold on, I gotta look back here. I think I have it in one of these drawers. Is it here? Are you here? Where are? Oh, I found the other embossing machine. There we go. You. I got you. That's who I'm looking for. You. Child, I got shit everywhere. Like whining. All right. Gives your picture a little extra, like, look at you with your white glove. Right? So let's get the camera. Move you out the way, just in case. Let's get some. You want to get multiple angles of your cake topper, guys. The more, the merrier. Also, too, if you're going to record video, cinematic mode. You miss Twitch? Wait, hold on. All right, so we are going to do the back now. So the back, I'm just going to do the same print and cut that's in the background. And then I'm going to do like a little bluey to add on top of it. I love it. The black made such a difference. Do you see that? Such a difference. You sell the sticks too? Don's. If you're looking for more, guys, Don's also. Alternate designing. So I don't think I'm gonna do any designing because I plan on doing the workshop. So I don't know. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the sticks. So I'm gonna go over there and just send those two pieces to print and cut, and then we're gonna put it onto the back. And honestly, I'm just going to flatten it down. I honestly want to do a cake topper. I'm not gonna do it with this one, where I fully decorate the back and the front. But I want them to be two different designs. Or, I could do bluey. We'll do bluey sitting down, and maybe we do a Bad Bunny print, just a regular print and cut to sit on here. For the thing, Don's, I need to give you my number on WhatsApp. This is what I need you to do. DM me the sticks. I'm going to give you, what else? I'm going to look to see if there's something I need to order from Amazon. And I'm going to send it to you, and you send me back your links. And that way you get your 3 orders. That's what community is for. And also, too, I try to remind my sisters, but we always forget. Like, everybody I know order on Amazon. I be telling my sisters, don't forget, send me what you're about to order so I can send you my affiliate link. But we be forgetting. But what I do now with my orders, instead of ordering from Amazon myself, I create the affiliate link and I send it to Joelle. And Joelle will order them. And that way I'm getting what I'm already ordering. I'm getting the affiliate money. All right, let's go print that out. Hold on. We're going to do one background, and we'll add Bad Bunny and Bluey and see what, play with it. Just have the extras just in case. So there's a trending sound right now going on where it says like from the front, from the back. Like I don't know how it really goes, but that will be good for the cake topper. I'm gonna see if we can find it while we're here. But I don't know. No, I'm not gonna look into anything while we're here. The last time I had music playing in my damn video, I got a copyright strike. And then my video wasn't monetized. So we will leave that at that. All right, so let's send it. I'm sending it to print. I'm gonna do 2 of each layer. So no music today. Let me get my little change for my video. But yeah, we're done. It came out so cute. If you just came in, hello, thank you. Don't forget to like the live. You can rewatch it. I'm going to have this saved. I just went through the steps on not really designing, but cutting and assembling. And you're seeing in real time how you get the projects done. Look at how cute that is. Look at how cute. I love that. And the party is Saturday. I love it. You know what I love too? Like, so this is, I think my niece's teacher, her son's birthday party. And my sister told her she'll make the cake topper for it. And I love that they have no idea. And usually, a lot of times they don't see like these layered shaker cake toppers. So they're going to be like really surprised with this cake topper. And I'm in love. I'm in love. And the 2 at first, I'm like, how the hell are you putting these guys together? But you know, when you want to customize things. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so let me go. Me too.
Me too.
You home, heifer?
Yeah.
Get on YouTube. I've been live for mad long. Olivia.
Yes.
You subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Yes.
So why you not here?
Where?
I've been on live for like over 2 hours making this cake topper.
The cake topper?
Yes, come and look at it.
Okay.
She the one that told me her auntie is famous because she saw me on YouTube. And she told people her auntie is famous with her little crazy self. All right, let me send that to print. Let me send it. All right, I'm just going to feed my 11 by 17 cardstock into the printer. And then we'll cut the back. Boy. All right. I'm done. And look at Bluey's little glasses, just like Bad Bunny. And then we have our, I didn't put a lot of shaker pieces. But there we go. Wait, let me back it up a little bit. Ain't it gorgeous? Hold on, my phone is going off. There we go. But gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Remember, we couldn't figure out like how it's gonna go together, how we're gonna make it go together. I love it. I love it. So I'm printing the same paper to put on the back, and I'm gonna put the characters on there too. But it came out so good. So good. So good. So now we just gotta wait for the print. So the print is coming out, then we're gonna put it into the machine to cut. It's not too much crazy shape, so it shouldn't take too long. I do have it on the thickest cardstock. It came out so good. And this is why, like, sometimes the idea might not pop in your head, because when my sister told me about it, I didn't know what the hell to do. Even up to like 2 days ago, I'm like, Tamika, how am I putting this together? I don't know. So just sit down, start designing. It comes together. And then even when I printed all those pieces, if you weren't here earlier, after we did this, I didn't like the way the number 2 and the bad bluey came together. So I decided to add another layer of the black, and the black glitter cardstock on the back layer, it made it look so much better. Ask about me. I'll be playing around in these crafting streets, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. I got a little bit of talent in these fingers. So when you talk about me, not y'all, because I know y'all my people, but when the motherfuckers talk about me in the streets, make sure you say she's one crafty bitch after you talk about me. That's my crazy side coming in, and I just want y'all to know that I'm getting help. I'm in therapy, but she tends to come out every now and then, and she curses a lot. But they do be talking about me in these crafting streets. I be hearing some of it. I be hearing some of it. I don't let it get to me, because fuck you, bitch. But my work speaks for itself. My eyes look mad big. Like, are you on crack? Let me close it down a little bit. All right, let me relax and behave myself, because when I get a little excited and over, the eyes tend to bulge. I have really big eyes. Also, I'm trying to kill time so this damn thing could print, so we can finish the back of this cake. Topper, not cake, cake topper. But yeah, I love it. It came out really good. It came out really good. I really like it. And I like the theme now, like seeing them together, bad bluey with their little glasses on. Looks cute. It looks cute. I like it a lot. It's hot as hell in here. As soon as I get off, this AC is coming on. All right, we almost done printing. Hold on. Oh, you know what I meant to tell y'all? So I decided after I seen, hold on. We're done. All right, so I printed 2 of them just in case, and then I did 2 sizes of bluey and thing, and then duplicated it, right? So I went on I was on TikTok, right? And this girl, her video went viral because she was talking to ChatGPT and she sneezed and ChatGPT said, bless you. And when he talks, he like laughs a little. So I'm like, hold up, this whole time I'm paying for ChatGPT and I'm texting instead of talking to ChatGPT? So I went in and you can choose the voice. I think it has like 6 or 7 options. I chose the one that sound like kind of like a black man. I love it. No more typing. No more typing. I sound like a big kid, don't I? I use the Epson EcoTank 16600. So I don't do DTF or embroidery. I did make the shirt myself with heat transfer vinyl, but I'm more of a paper crafter. So today I was showing how to assemble this cake topper. I just made it, put it together here on live. So I do more paper crafting. Yeah, this is another one. So cute. Oh, this is actually another shaker. Oh, matter of fact, you see how I be all over the place? But remember I was telling y'all to glue the shaker pieces? So that's here. So I printed these shaker pieces to match the girl and I glued them on so that when everything else shakes, there are still some extra pieces of her head, and you bring it back up, you still see some of the shaker pieces. And I don't know why I was supposed to put another layer, but I did this on live, but it's a print on the back. But I'm a paper crafter. I make custom party decorations. I also create tutorials here on YouTube, unboxings and things like that. And I also sell glitter and metallic cardstock, acetate sheets. You know, so we have your craft supplies. You can buy your custom products, party decorations, and then you can learn. So whichever person you are, you want to learn how to make them and sell them. You just want to buy it already made. You're not a crafter, or you need the craft supplies to make and sell from what you're learning from me. I got you on all avenues. But this is what we did today. And I'm obsessed. Am I putting it in my shop? No. It's not going in the Etsy shop because God forbid I get a bunch of orders. I'm going to cry. And then I'm going to turn around and say I'm not making enough money from this. But then I'm going to cry about when it's time to make the stuff to make the money. Pray for me. That's all you can do. All right, so we have these pieces. Oh, I forgot I had these still here. I'm just going to lay this right on top, child. So I did have this pack. I have a scraper in here. This is that Cricut Joy set that they have. I just need the scraper. Oh, just punch a hole in the back. I had to act like a damn ogre and rip up the top. This is what I need. We're gonna keep this just in case. If you needed a cupcake topper, that would have been cute. So we're going to lay this. Myself up, child. I didn't send to the machine. I sent to print. That means I didn't choose my material to cut. Hold on. And I always have it on poster board for every damn thing. I just want to double check, make sure our battery is still good because I'm going to use hot glue to put those on the back. And here is a rack. The table that could go up and down. You can really have a conversation. What do you mean, me? Like just going on and on? I talk a lot, you know. I told y'all a long time. I don't shut the fuck up. I talk too much. So the other order that I had is for the sneaker cupcake topper. So when I get off of this live, that's what I'm gonna be working on. These are just print and cut. And let me tell you, these are like just simple. You just print the sneaker, stick it on a stick, sell it as a dozen, right? These cupcake toppers has made me the most money out of any of the items that I've made. So have your extravagant items and also your plain items in your shop. I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like I'm gonna eat and go to bed. I haven't been sleeping though. I always say that, but when I go to bed, I don't fall asleep. I turned into Brienne. I can't sleep. All right, so we're just waiting on that. I should work on the other stuff in the meantime. Do I use toothpick? No, I use cupcake topper sticks. I buy these slimmer ones from Amazon. It's the like the candy sticks that you buy in the baking aisle, like at Michael's, but those are a little thicker. I found some slimmer ones on Amazon, and that's what I use. I'm gonna show you the pack. So these are the packs that I buy from Amazon. It's in my Amazon storefront if you need some. And I don't remember. This is 400 pieces. I usually buy like 1,200 at a time because I use them up a lot. Because if you think about it, it's already 12 in a dozen. And these sneaker cupcake toppers, I sell them, I think, for $18 a dozen. When did I start? I have been selling them for a while, so it does seem like a lot of money, but it has been over time. But I think don't tell nobody, like $12,000 off of just those cupcake toppers. Just plain Jordan cupcake toppers. And it's because when I started selling these cupcake toppers, there weren't a lot of Jordan items on Etsy. So it was like I just dominated. So I had this. I had a plain 2-layer cake topper, the matching banner. I also had the matching gable boxes. The key is to have matching items. For instance, especially if it's a theme that there's not a lot there, sell all that shit. So if the person found these, they're coming for the cake topper, the boxes, the bags. Some people, if they didn't see an item, they'd ask me if I could just make it for them. And the little shoe boxes. Etsy, I think Etsy took down my Nike one. I think somebody reported me. Because also too, Jordan, obviously we don't own Jordan, so I ain't even supposed to be doing it. But people just came for me for everything. So if you have a theme that's not oversaturated, even if it's oversaturated, try to sell all the coordinating items. You don't want, if I'm planning a party and I'm buying cupcake toppers, I'm probably buying a cake topper. I might be buying a banner. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me have to go look all over Etsy and order from 5 different shops. Make it so that when your customer come, you have every fucking thing they need. Shit, if they need a pair of sneakers, you might even have that. So make it easier for them where you have it all. And what you can do, I used to do, but I don't be doing it now. When you have the listing, in the description, link the links to the other stuff. So if you're interested in coordinating party decorations to match this or whatever, link for the cupcake toppers, link the cake topper, link the boxes. So they could just click the link and go find everything in your shop. Even better, I don't do it, but you should, create a package, cake topper, cupcake toppers, banners, boxes, so they could get all of it together. Bundles. Create bundles for your themes on top of individual stuff, because not everybody want all of the pieces. Some people do small events where they just need cupcakes or they just need a cake topper. So sell them individually and then create packages for them. How big is this paper? This is 11 by 17 inches. This is Pretty Party and Crafty glossy cardstock. So we're going to just grab the pieces, and this is just for the back, so I'm just going to see how I like it. I'm going to put the printed part on there first. Did I take a lot of individual pictures of the cake topper? I did, right? I hope I did, because I'm gonna need one to do the thumbnail for this. Okay, so we're going to put lots of glue. Lots. And make sure you put it on the sticks itself as well. Now, it's hot glue. You gotta move quick. The thing with the glue pen, see, like a project like this, the glue gun will come in handy. The glue pen is like thin, so I gotta put mad enough and move fast before the bottom piece dry. All right, so this is what the back is gonna look like. All right, this side right here is open a little, so I'm gonna just peel it up. Get some nice fresh hot glue in there to press it down. Anywhere else? That's not bad. I'll peel this back up and then... So I'm just going around and peeling the edges if I feel like it didn't stick good enough. And glue that down. Sneaker cupcake topper. Yeah, but I would say that I tried putting up some extra Jordan stuff and they took it down. I do not recommend anybody going to put Jordan down. Don't do it. We don't own it. Eventually they're going to take my shit down, and you don't want your Etsy shop to get shut down. After a while, if they keep putting strikes on you for copyright stuff, they will close your Etsy shop. From what I heard, they like ban your IP address, so sometimes you can't even open up another one unless it's from another IP address. But whatever item you're putting, you want to put more than one search term as the title, and you want those search terms also somewhere in that description. The more the search engine finds the name of the item in your listing, the more they're going to show it to people. So for this, you put sneaker cupcake top. This is just the example. I'm telling y'all, don't run and put Jordan stuff up there. One, is starting to get hot. It's not like before when I first went out there. And you don't want the strike. I already got strikes for Jordan stuff, so I'm just warning you. You can still do it, but you'll probably get strike, and after too many strikes, your shop is closed down. But you'd put sneaker cupcake topper, Jordan cupcake topper, sneakerhead party, Jordan party, Jordan decorations, stuff like that. So all of those is going to be a title separated with commas, and then you want all of that in your description as well. What about sneaker boxes? But I won't be putting a logo. You can put the sneaker boxes on there with no logo. Don't put the Jordan on top. Don't name it Jordan. Just put sneaker boxes, sneaker box, favor box, sneaker favor box, sneaker party. Don't put any trademarked names on there. Yeah, just the sneaker box. Yeah. Those orders, I think also too, when I first put those on Etsy, I think there was probably one other shop that had it. Those went off and sold crazy in the thousands. but it was a lot of work because I ship my sneaker boxes assembled. I took them down. I can't with those orders. My sons used to help me and they were tired. Taj used to be in charge of the sneaker cupcake toppers, and Tavon would assemble the sneaker boxes, and they were exhausted. So I just took those down. There are people who ship them flat, because my skinny Jordan boxes, I actually ship those flat with double-sided tape where they could peel off and put it together. You could ship them flat, take pictures, or do a video for YouTube or even Instagram, and then send the QR code. You could create a QR code in Canva where they could scan to see how to assemble if they're not sure how to assemble. All right, so I have this on the back. I'm just gonna stick, I want one bluey and at least one maybe on the center. I'm just gonna put it down here to see how I like it. Yeah, just like this. Is it bad that I want to layer it and then put them on here? I also want to put an offset on it. Am I doing too much? Just one black offset with the glitter, and then stick it on there. I think so. I think so. Or we can do the holographic and then the black glitter, and then stick it on there. Give me a second. I'm gonna do that quick, fast, and send it to cut. I'm here, I'm coming. Kiki, do you miss me? Basic. Black. All right, I think I have some. I'm so hungry. All right, poster board. So we're going to do the holographic first, and then the glitter metallic. Is my thing plugged in? Let me see. Hold on. Give me two shakes. Are you plugged in, sugar? Yeah, it is. Let's get some lighting here. Ooh, god damn. That shit needs to be dimmer. Hold on. Bring it down. Is it working? Child, you taking a sweet time. It's still a little bright. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I love to buy stuff and then don't play around with the settings. I don't know. I just feel like shit just needs to come the way I want it to be. I don't want to have to deal with settings and lighting and brightness, sharpness. Just give me what I want. How we doing? Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the big. I think I did the big bluey. Child, which I think I did the offset on the big one. I hope I did, because I'm gonna put the. So I'm going to double layer them. We'll just use the big one time and then stick them in. I didn't save the setting. Always click remember material setting. That way you don't gotta keep going back and forth to select your setting. No, that wasn't centered. I don't know where my energy came from today, child. I really don't. But I'll take it because I've been very miserable the last couple of weeks. Give me that little bit of energy because tomorrow I'll probably be back getting on everybody's damn nerves. Oh shit, oh no. I'm about to say, did I move it too much? All right. I don't know where the energy came from, but I will take it. I needed it. So there's a sound on Instagram. I think it says like from the front something, from the back, from the side. That kind of, I gotta find it. I hope I saved it. I don't know if I saved it. But that will be good for this cake topper. But I don't think I did a proper video for it. That's the only thing. All right, that's it. We done for real, for real. These are all the layers we're doing. All right. You have no energy today? So this is our layered pieces. Got strings of hot glue, gotta make sure they come off. So we're gonna put them in the back. So we're gonna put bluey here. I don't want it to show in the front. And then we're just gonna, all right, how does this look? Because now that I put the offset, it's bigger than the back. So should we bluey on the side? We could do a little bit down. Bad Bunny on a slant, on the head, or just exit out and put bluey. Just put bluey in the center. Or Bad Bunny in the center. What y'all think? Or we could just put Bad Bunny in the center because the background is bluey. Just the background, no character? What y'all thinking? No, I like the bluey though. I like the bluey. I like the bluey. I think I'm gonna do bluey. I really like bluey back here. Let's see. Bad Bunny goes well because it's bluey background and then Bad Bunny. But I like the size of bluey better. So I'm just gonna put bluey back here. Like, hey sugar, what you doing back here? All right, I will not be doing anything else. What time is it? Yeah. 3 hours we spent here. That's it. I'm gonna eat, take a shower, and scroll probably. No, I need to edit this video. So I'll lay down and edit. I'll do the cupcake toppers tomorrow. All right, that's it. So we're officially done. So that'll be the front, and then just bluey in the back. Now let me see how it would look. If I could get, oh no, I don't like the shadow. See, this is why I like to get shit done when the sun is out. And I didn't put the phone back to charge. So, oh, I think it goes the front, stunning. The back, stunning. Like something like that. Did y'all hear that one? Why the fuck I look like I don't have no edges? My God. Like little peppercorns is right here and nothing else here. Am I going bald? Child. Maybe it's time to take the braids out. All right, let's do. Yeah, you see a lot of, oh, well, they don't look bad here. What else does it say? I think it says from the sides. I think it goes something like that. Let me get the plastic. Hold on. Time to package it up. Package it up. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna put any cardstock in there because it's double-sided. And we're done. I wouldn't ship it just like this. It would have tissue paper, thank you card, and all that stuff. But it's going straight to my sister's house. I'm going to put a thank you card in there, though. You scared the shit out of me. Turn the light on. I thought it was my time to die. So when you do your thank you cards, ooh, Tamika, thank God you said send you a picture. I didn't take a picture of the back. I only did the video. Put a QR code to go back to your Etsy shop. Not that this customer needs to, because the customer that's getting it isn't the customer that ordered it. But so that they could, you know, remind them to give you a little rating and have the QR code to make it easy for them to go back. I'm gonna brighten it anyway, but the trying not to see that reflection from the damn ring light. And that's all, folks. 3 hours of cake assembling, cake topper assembling for one sweet little baby. But also too, it wouldn't have taken 3 hours if I was just doing it alone. So don't get discouraged by the time that we spent on it. And once you kind of do it, you get faster at it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to send these extra pieces just in case they could use it for something. Hold on. The little Bad Bunny that we layered. I got some extra little cutouts of the characters here. I'm gonna just put it all in here and maybe they could use it on some decorations or something, you know? Because I ain't gonna use them. This little guy didn't get used at all. See, sometimes you have elements in the cake topper that you don't even use. What's this? Another Bad Bunny. So we have the little extras and I'm gonna tuck that in there. And that's all, folks. And that's it. That's all. Thanks for hanging around. Let me see if I have any questions or comments or concerns. Hold on, that I didn't get. Oh, if anybody asks anything, do you do just blue only? Oh, that was for the back. Yeah, I think they're gonna love it. You use the sound once. If you have it, Brianne, send it to me. Brianne, I kept hearing a noise and then all the lights off over there and then he just walks in nearly gave me a heart attack. The size of the box, I don't know what to choose. I have to go look back. So I usually do a little bit above the size of the paper that I ship in, which is 8.5 by 11. So it should be like 9 by 12. And then the width, the thickness, I think I do the 2, I think I did 2 inches. I have to go back and double check. Good evening. Did you like my live? Make sure you like my live. I'm about to done though. But that's it, guys. So 3.5 hours. Let's say if I did it regular, without the live, I would say with the cutting assembly, I would say 2 hours for everything. So when you are listing your items, take that into consideration. Even if you think I'm just beginning, I'm not gonna get a lot of orders, always think about after you make an item, how would you feel if you get 20 orders of that same item? Would you feel like I do not want to fucking do this? Or would you feel like I'm okay, I'm gonna knock it out and I'm gonna keep doing it? If you feel that way, list it. If you feel like it will be too much for me when I get these orders, I would say don't. I never do it if I ever feel like it's too much. If you want to do it and then when it starts getting hectic, kind of move it away, then yeah. But stuff like this, I don't list because I don't want to do it. I just prefer y'all buy the glitter and metallic cardstock and I teach you how to make the rest of the shit. I really don't want to make orders. I'm over it. I think I'm ordered out. When I started, it was constant. It was never a no. It was like whatever people wanted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it anymore. I enjoy it. I love the end result. So like once, let's say once every 2 weeks, once a month, what I did here today, I'm okay with. The constant orders is a no for me. And I would also say that my opinion also comes from somebody who works full time. So if you're doing this full time and this is your income, you cannot do that because where the hell you going to get the money to pay them bills? List it. But if you're working and doing this, then you have the option. And that's part of why I say I would never not work. I need my guaranteed money. And it's good money. So it's not like something that I would be like, oh, I'm going to quit and leave. You know what I'm saying? So all of that is to be taken into consideration when you're making these decisions, especially when you're listening to others, including me. I make sure I tell people where my opinion comes from. I'm coming from someone who works. So I don't need the crafting to survive. You know what I'm saying? This is my extra. I love it. I want it to be able to bring in a great income, but I don't want it to be my only income. So that's where my opinion comes from, where there's certain things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to take it. It's too much work. But if you're doing it full time, you need to do it. And also too, if you plan on doing this full time, do not plan on doing handmade all the time. You need to start working on looking into digitals, other things that can be sold while you're making the handmade, because you can only do but so much in 24 hours with two hands. So look into either products also or digitals as well. My 9 to 5, I wouldn't say that my 9 to 5 gets in the way now. Back before it did. Now, since COVID and we're working from home, it doesn't necessarily get in the way because I'm working from home. I could get up, craft, clock in, work, lunch break, craft, go back to work, get off at 4. The commute back home is literally in a blink of an eye, and I can start back crafting. So it doesn't really hinder me. Also, too, I don't work in a hostile environment. I never wake up feeling like, oh my God, I hate it here. I don't want to work. I never do. I get up and it's like, oh, I got to clock in. That's it. I just got to do the work. So that makes a difference. I used to work in places where I hated it, where if I started the crafting at that time, I probably would have tried to figure out a way to leave it and get into that. I work in like one of the most least stressful departments in healthcare. It really is not stressful. I only be getting a headache. I usually get a headache, and not even a real headache, just frustrated with people at the end of the month, beginning of the new month, when I have to do reports. So for me, my 9 to 5 doesn't get in the way, and I always consider benefits. My Etsy shop is not giving me a 401k. It's not giving me medical, dental, life insurance, all that stuff. So I do consider that. I am not married to say that I can get my insurance and things like that from my husband. So it's all me. So I prefer to work full time. I have no intention. Y'all already know how I feel about the M word. Stresses me out. So it ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna keep my full time. But that's my opinion. And that's what I want. Everybody wants different things, and that's okay. I don't knock anybody that wants to do it. We all have our own opinions. But anyway, I will knock you if you buy your glitter and your metallic cardstock from somebody else. That's another story. You should be getting it from thecraftprintshop.com. And your acetate sheets, because who acetate sheets look better than mine? With the double protective, nice and clear. These other cardstocks, all bendy and cheap looking, they shed when you cut them. You'd be an ass to buy it from somewhere else. Just saying. And I'm gonna judge you if I see you unboxing and using the other cheap shit. I'm going to judge you. Because what's wrong with you? Hello? But anyway, so thanks for hanging out. It was a long time. I'm sweaty. I'm going to eat, take a shower, and I have to edit this video because I need to post this video tomorrow for HTV Ron. So I have to edit it tonight. I haven't even done the thumbnail. Nothing. Ooh. Ooh, 20 years. Graduates. Yeah, I don't blame you. In my department, shit, I don't even remember how long I've been here. Maybe 7 years. And I've been with the hospital, this hospital, for 11 or 12 years. I don't even remember. Yeah, I think I've been near Presbyterian for 11 or 12. No, 11. 11 years. And I've been in HIM for maybe 6 or 7 years. I gotta double check. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you guys enjoyed. You learned something. It was helpful. If not, I just kept you company while you were doing whatever you were doing. This live will be saved for good. So if you want to come back, you need to look at something. You need to find out how to make something. Any tips? That's it. To my members who are here, Saturday morning, we will, if you are a tier 2 member, I'm going to be here recording content. We could record together. I'm going to show you, teach you as I go along. If you have if you need help when it comes to actually recording content like YouTube videos, reels, tutorials, stuff like that. Saturday mornings is when I'm going to be live doing that, but you have to be part of the tier 2 membership. Tier 1 and also tier 2. Sunday evenings are our days that we come live, and those are accountability meetings where I meet up to help you keep track of your weekly goals, to make sure we are doing what we're supposed to do. We plan out the following week's content. We talk about how much reels, videos, whatever you want to do. It's free to ask questions. You need help with ideas for your content. That's what the membership is for. Right now, we don't have an editing tier. I got to figure that out, but not right now. That's what we can focus on. So if you're not a member, go on my page and check out the membership. And I will see you guys. Alex, I don't know what the hell they're doing to you. But wait till the days expire and see if you could go back into the tier 2. I think that's what it is, since you canceled first. I don't know what's going on. But so I'll see you guys this weekend. Peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain.